Jai Swaminarayan, myself Kumudini Nalaude, Atmi Green School, Standard 6th, subject Maths. Okay, I think we have revised up to, just give me 1 second. I have started exercise 8.1, right? So I have completed revision up to 4th question, right? Now, so let's start from the 5th question. Okay, write the following decimal as fraction and reduce the fraction to the lowest term. So let's see in copy. Okay, it's 4th question, we have already completed. Have we completed this question? I think yes. Yeah, 5th question we have to start, no? So just 1 second, no? 3rd, 4th complete. Okay, fine, we have to start the 5th question. So let's start. Write the following decimal as fraction. Reduce the fraction into lowest term. So it is 0.6. 0.6 means 6 upon 10. Right? Na? Now, is there common factor, or we can say here we have to find out the number which can divisible to numerator and denominator, right? So it is 2. So 2 divided by 6 we get 3, and 10 divided by 2 we get 5. So is any number that can divide numerator and denominator? No. So it is the lowest term. Okay. In another language we can say that we have to find the HCF of numerator and denominator. Get it? Fine. Now next example, 2.5. So it's 2.5 means 25 upon 10. Okay, so 25 upon 10 should be divisible, it should be divided by 5. So it is 5 are 25 and 5 2s are 10. Okay, so it is 5 upon 2. Now 1.0, that is 10 upon 10. Okay, so 10 upon 10 should be divided by 10. So we get 1. Then 3.8, so it is 38 upon 10. So let's divide by 2. 38 should be divided by 2, we get 19, and 10 divided by 2 we get 5. Okay, so here 13.7 divided by 10. So there is no number which can divide numerator 137 and 10. So we have to write as it is. Okay, so let's take the next. Okay, I'm sorry, this is little bit blur. 21.2, that is 212. I'm sorry, 212 upon 10. So it should be divisible by 2. So it is 106 upon 5. Next 64, 6.4, that is 64 upon 10. So 64 upon 10 should be divided by 2. We get 32 upon 5. Get it? Now, 6th question. Express the following as centimeter using decimal. So it is given in millimeter. Mm stands for millimeter. So can anyone tell me 1 centimeter is equal to how many millimeter? It's 10, na? So 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 1 millimeter is equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. Okay. So 2 mm is equal to 2 upon 10 centimeter. So it is 0.2 centimeter. Get it? So let's see the B question. 30 mm. So 30 mm, the 1 mm is equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. So 30 mm is equal to 30 upon 10, that is 0.30 centimeter. Okay. So 116 mm. So 116 is equal to 1 mm is equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. So 116 is equal to 116 upon 10, that is 11.6 centimeter. Get it? Next, 4 centimeter 2 mm. Now see here, 4 centimeter we have to write as it is, and 2 centimeter it is 2 upon 10, that is 0.2. Okay, so 4 plus 0.2 we get 4.2 centimeter. Get it? Next, 162 mm. So it is in millimeter, so we have to find out in centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to, here it is should be millimeter. Okay, so 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. So 1 mm is equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. 162 upon 10, then we get 16.2 centimeter. Clear? Okay, now next, 7th question. Between which two whole numbers the whole numbers on the number line are given points? Okay, now see here, when there is a decimal number, okay, we have to divide the one digit, or we can say one unit, into 10 equal parts, right? That means 0 to 1 we have to divide into 10 equal parts. If it is 1 to 2, then we have to divide into 10 equal parts. Okay. Now 0.8. So 0.8 means greater than 0 and less than 1. Right now? Okay. So it lies between 0 and 1. So you have to write here, lies between 0 and 1. 5.1. So see here, it should be greater than 5 but less than 6. So it should be lie between 5 and 6. Then 2.6. So see here, 2.6 should be here. Okay. So it should be greater than 2 and less than 3. It is lies between 2 and 3. Now 6.4. So it is greater than 6 but less than 7. Okay. See 4. 4.9. So it is greater than 4 but less than 5. Understand everyone? Now 8th question. Show the following number on number line. Okay. 0.2. Okay, just before 2 minutes I have asked you that when we have to show decimal number, we have to divide equal unit into 10 equal parts. Now it is 0.2. So it should be lie between 0 and 1. So we have to divide, or we can say equally makes the 10 parts between 0 and 1. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Right. So it is 0.2. So we have to circle it. It is 0.2. Okay. Next 1.9. Now it is between, it is greater 1.9, that means it is greater than 1 and less than 2. So 1 and 2, in between 1 and 2, and it is 1.9. So we have to make 10 equal parts, right? So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and this is 9, that is 1.9. Understand everyone? Now next 1.1. So 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 we have to make 10 equal parts, and the first part is 1.1. Get it? Okay, now next. Write the decimal number represented by the following number A, B, C, D. Okay, so let's see in the book, question 9. Okay, see here. Write the decimal represented by number A, B, C, D on the given number line. Okay, it is A. Okay, first of all you have to understand that 0 to 1, 10 equal parts. So let's count 0.1, 0.2, 0.3,